lot of good 3-mana creatures of Magic, but perhaps the best one ever is this ball sack here. It's a 5/5 flyer, and on our opponent's upkeep, we manifest Dread. That means we look at the top 2 cards of the library, put one in graveyard, and the other face down is a 2/2. And if the card's a creature, we can turn it face up. The only downside, to cast the ball sack, we have to exile 6 cards from graveyard. Luckily, we can cheat into play for as little as 1 mana if we have an Earth, or Birthing Ritual, where we sack a creature to dig for a slightly bigger creature. A great creature to sacrifice is Bloodghast, which returns from graveyard when we play land. And to get Bloodghast in graveyard, we have Sorcerer's Supplier to mill, as well as Agent Crab. And because we have so many creatures entering for free, we have Satoru, which says when a creature enters for free, we draw a card. That includes creatures we get from Ritual, Unearth, and even the creatures we manifest. But it gets even better. To draw even more cards, we can evoke Subtlety, and perhaps even kinkier, Aether Vial, allowing us to put a creature for free. That includes Oculus, but it gets even better, because we also have Psychic Frog, allowing us to discard stuff in the graveyard, a great card to manifest, and easy to find with Ritual. But it gets even better, because of Maximize Unearth, we also have Jesus Christ, which is technically a creature, so we can get it with Unearth, and even Ritual. Not only can Grice kill creatures and planeswalkers, but it also knows how tokens and knows cards, and we can even put out Grice with Vial. Lastly, there's Vengeful Rival, which when it enters, takes out an opponent's creature if a permanent of ours is off that turn. Pretty easy to do, especially with 10 fetches. Now, our board, we have Board Wipe, Graveyard Hate, Land Hate, that we can bring back with Unearth, and find with Ritual. Then there's Permanent Hate, that also happens to mill, and Artifact Hate, that's the deck. And now it's time to see our ball sack in action. Opening hand's tempting, and we just mill a creature. We could reanimate it. I suppose we'll take a risk. Come on, creature from graveyard. Supplier. We'll have to keep that on the top. Not all those hot seas. Maybe we'll take our Bloodghast, taking our Ritual. Oh, happy birthday to us. With Supplier, please creature for daddy. Oh my god. Well, we'll pass. Upon my Saga, ends over and passes. Oh, we'll for swing. Bullmasters, they blow Supplier. Our graveyard's still kind of balls. So play Oculus, we manifest, and our opponent better have removal. They pass. And Oculus, we need them to block here. Spying for 7. Oh my gosh. The greatest fear is the fear of the unknown. Even if it's just a land. 6 cards in graveyard. Oculus number 2. Double manifest. Finding 2 non-creatures. Ready to go with Raptor. And realizing how confidently our opponent concedes. We'll win game 2, so we're in this first time 2. Opening hand's not the greatest, but we'll keep. Opponent plays another Goyf. Bullmasters, that could come in handy. Opponent digs. Finding hot seas, that's pretty good. Taking out Frog. We'll throw Grice in graveyard. And should we blow here? Taking out Raptor? Probably. Perhaps even evoke Endurance. And they attack. So here's what we'll do. Blow Raptor. Now we'll blow as well. So evoking here is not going to do anything. We'll land Frost. We'll just hold up Endurance and pass. We'll discard. We'll have to flash an Endurance now. They exile Oculus. And put Juicy J in hand. Then they pass. With Bloom. Take out the Bowmaster. Play our Ritual. Nothing worth grabbing here. Opponent shocks. Playing Tarm. And not their Juicy J. Land. Play Bloodghast. And Oculus. And they take out a Ritual. Better that than Oculus. Manifest a Frog. And they play Juicy J. Flip a Frog. Discard the buff. Get flying. And swing for 7 in the air. Another Frog. Play our Frog. Manifest. Opponent swings. We shall block. Oh, and they have Fatal Push. Pushing our ball sack. Another ball sack for us. Might as well swing out. They block like that. Flip Rebel. And we have exactly lethal. What a beatdown now. It's on the next match. Opening hand's okay. We'll keep. It's an Eldrazi deck. With only 3 cards in their hand. We shall mill. Finding Diddly Squat. They can make 4 mana here. And they have a turn 2 ring. Dang. Another ball sack. Player Crab. And mill 6. The Toro Engrized. They cut out removal. So it goes to Toru. To draw a card. And then we must pass. Opponent ramps some more. And plays another ring. We'll mill. Mill some more. And play Oculus. Manifest Frog. To draw a card. Our opponent also draws cards. Opponent digs. Putting Eugene in hand. And exiling it. For Labyrinth. Oh, they have Emrakul. And wipe the board. Yep, they have us. Turn 2 rings pretty stanky. Going in game, so it's our whole sideboard now. It's going to 2. Opening hand's pretty okay. We'll keep. We'll mill a Supplier. Throwing Frog in graveyard. Opponent passes. Another Supplier for us. And we'll play Frog. Oh, play counter. Sure. Opponent plays Temple and passes. They might have more counter though. So because it's better safe than pregnant. Play Ritual. No counter but the exile. So we have another Supplier. Ball sack in graveyard. Bullmaster. No token for you. And they generously play Labyrinth. And they pass. Unearth. Or swing. A Temple. They make 3 tokens. Ping one of theirs. So they sack it. No land for you. And Unearth. Oh, but they exile it from graveyard. They're so naughty. Come on, something good. Oh my gosh, so good. We have to choose between Fulm and Oculus. Fulm's probably smarter. No land for you. But now our hand's empty. Opponent digs. Hiding out of the Labyrinth. Come on, creature. Unearth. We'll play it. Oh, when our opponent's had enough. So we must settle things in 3. Opening hand's pretty fast. We'll keep. Even if double Bloodghast is not so great. And they ramp with Utopia. With a Bloom. We can take out the Utopia. Play Supplier. And ball sack in graveyard. Another Utopia. And Fulm can't hit that land. We'll first swing. Attempt Unearth. That worked. Manifest Frog. So they can make 4 mana here. For ring. Another Bloodghast. They have protection. So let's play Ritual. Finding Bullmasters. Fulm in graveyard. Manifest Supplier. Opponent digs. Putting Emrakul in hand. They play Maka Spawn. Digging for a land and taking out one of ours. And they suspiciously shock. Play on top. It's time to make our opponent very pregnant. Flip a Frog. Give it flying. We'll swing. And buff. Opponent takes 9. Another command. Get back our Bloodghast. Bloodghast, Hope Supplier, and on staff. So Toro seems best, and we're out of mana. We draw, and we'll draw again from the Manifest. And now our cheeks are wide open. Opponent draws, we'll put them at 3. Oh, for Eugene. They can exile our color stuff, but they're dead to rank. And our command. That was most epic. And now it's on the next banking. Opening hand's not strong enough, we'll mull. And it's pretty good. We'll keep. We'll mill Supplier, milling nothing. Opponent plays a zombie of their own. Frog's pretty good. But Ritual seems better here, so that we can hold up Subtlety. Play Ritual, and something good for Daddy. Frog will take it. We'll gas in Graveyard. And opponent plays Apprentice, so that when the stuff goes to Jesus, we lose life. We'll go flying to draw a card. Oh, finding land. And I can find Soul Trader. I can go infinite here. So we'll keep Frog in hand for Subtlety. Boom, Ball Sack. Boom, Manifest. And I do go for Soul Trader. We'll have to evoke to delay their infinite combo. We'll surveil. Something vile. And what they can say? Their life would have been too low to pop off because their combo stops when they run out of life. Opening game so we're not to. Opening hand's okay. We'll keep. This looks familiar. We'll plan on surveilling a pass. Another Gravecaller. Surveil land. And another Ritual. We'll play Frog. Then we'll pass. They play Soul Trader. Now they just need a way to drain us. They play Flare to make a stack. And now tragically for opponent. We'll first fetch. And then play Rebel. No Soul Trader for you. And to think this card never sees play. But it seems pretty good. On swings. Sure. Oh my goodness. They try to reanimate Soul Trader so that they can bring back the Gravecallers, but Evoke Endurance. Oh, one opponent concedes. Oh well, on the next match. Opening hand, crab but no fetches, we'll mull. Ew, stanky. One land's not enough, we'll mull. And this we'll have to do, we'll keep. Play Supplier, throwing Geist in Graveyard. Unearth Christ, swing for 1 pass, and it looks like the main. Taking out our Geist. We throw Bloodghast in Graveyard. Swing for 2, play Ritual, and then we dig. We play Geist. No, they send Geist to Christ. They play Scion. Opponent passes. We'll attempt the Unearth. Do they have a counter? They sure do. We'll have to rely on giving birth. Might as well swap Supplier for Supplier. 2 Bloodghast in Graveyard. They fist us for 4, and play Ravioli. Another Ritual, sure. We'll play it. I want something good for Daddy. No, that's not very good. We'll grab Supplier. And Satoru. Oh, the Blowmasters. Blowing our Supplier. And a 3rd Bloodghast in Graveyard. They can hit us pretty hard this turn. No, and Blage. Ooh, Satoru. They go to 3. And their Flage is setting in Graveyard. Get back Bloodghast. And we'll need something spectacular here. Well, shit. We do find Oculus. But we can't fetch for a basic because our island's in Graveyard. So our opponent has lethal. And so Sonic game 2. Going to game so we're in this Sonic game 2. Opening hand's okay, we'll keep. We'll mill a Supplier. Opponent plays Graveyard Heat, so they can exile our Graveyard whenever they want. We'll play Frog and get him for 1. Opponent plays Kabu. This will be a little tricky. This card Bloodghast. Play land. Taking back Bloodghast. Oh, another Bloodghast on top. We'll throw in Graveyard and give Frog flying. Then we'll play Ritual and dig. Ooh, Oculus. And also Plum Plum. Daddy really wants Oculus, even though Plum Plum would have been nice. Manifest Blowmasters. Opponent swings. We'll chump. Oh, Leyland Binding. Taking out our Frog. Uh-oh. Does that mean they have more removal? 3rd Bloodghast in Graveyard. So we'll probably exile. They don't. What is this madness? We'll force them to use it now. Most tragically. Flank for 7. Blowmasters. Taking out our Blowmasters. Play Rebel. Taking out their Blowmasters. And come on, Ritual. Another Oculus. 2 Manifest for us. And we take game 2. So I'm gonna settle things game 3. Opening hand, no turn 1 play. Even though Deluge is pretty good. I suppose we'll keep and go for Deluge. They start with Guild Pact and Ravioli. Ew, more land. And they play Kabu. Probably a long shot. But we can at least draw out the counter. Attempt to kill. And that worked. Fabuloso. They exile Geist from Graveyard. And they play Flage. This big problem. Because now we're down to 9. And Deluge is kind of bad here. Ew, more land. We'll go Geist. Throwing Plum Plum in Graveyard. We'll jump. I can bring back Flage. Going after Geist. This feels really derp. Oh, Deluge down to 2. Can they deal 2 damage to us here? Yeah, 2nd Flage. Very tragic. And now be on the next match. Opening hand has a good curve and a keep. Opponent plays Havoc here. Making a blood token. They might be in a gank. We'll crab check them and pass. They mill a Supplier. And a sack of Supplier. With Flare Malice. And they throw Bloodghast in Graveyard. What is this? Witchcraft? We draw land. And play Frog. We sack to draw. Getting back their Bloodghast. And they sack their Bloodghast. Okay. Ooh, Ball Sack. We'll play Geist. And start milling. Ooh, throwing Geist in Graveyard. Bloodghast comes back. Oh, and Skullamental. Making us discard 2 cards. Sure, that's fine. Now we can play Oculus. We mill Bloodghast. And put out Oculus. We Manifest. Finding Supplier. They Unearth. Getting back Skullamental. Oh, and getting it flying. So we're forced to block here. And we still have to discard. Wait, might as well mill. And then swing. On trades. Sure. They put out Thunderkin, which can reanimate. They give +2 and flying. They get back Skullamental. We'll have to blow it. Trigger Bloodghast. And barely survive it 2. We can almost ultimate Geist for lethal. Oh, wait a second. We can. Opponent lose 5. Get back Bloodghast. And because they lost in 10 life, Bloodghast has haste. So we take game 1. Going game 6 we're 2. Opening hand's good enough, we'll keep. Unfortunately, no turn 1 play. Fear missing out. Discarding Bloodghast. And if they get Delirium, they can attack an extra time. We'll play Frog and pass. They get back Bloodghast, but they don't attack. This could be risky. We'll bluff and attack. They block. Discard 1 Geist. We'll leave it at that in case I have removal. Finish it off with Witherbloom. And now we have 7 cards in Graveyard. No, never mind. We have 0 cards in Graveyard. They play Phoenix. And Fist us for 4. We'll swing back at them. Throwing another Oculus. Play Geist. Milling a Geist. And Endurance on top. Opponent swings at us. And not Geist. cards. And then exile our graveyard again. Sure, now we have endurance. We shall mill. And we'll swing. Ooh, opponent blocks. Bad idea, but we'll pump. No, that works. Play another frog and pass. They won't start Geist. And wipe the board. Oh, that's so racist. Opponent swings. No surprise. No graveyard for you. And no Phoenix for you. Now I just need one more card in graveyard. Fetch for daddy. We'll fetch. Whip out our ball sack. And we manifest. Opponent's Epicure. They're forced to pass. We shall swing. Opponent chumps. Manifest again. Oh, they discard to draw. Throwing Skelemental in graveyard. And then we pass. And then we swing for lethal. Our opponent's deck was cool, but ours had more ball sack. So there we have it. Ball sack was even stronger than expected. Whenever it came out, it was just so tough for our opponent to answer. And Ritual, also super great, especially after game 1, where we have to worry about graveyard hate. But some cards in deck, I'm not quite sure about. Subtlety makes sense logically, with the Torrent Frog filling our hand, but it felt like it just didn't do enough. Vile as well. Likewise, it's also great in the right situation, but when it's not in our opening hand, it feels like another dead card. But let me know your biggest thing of the deck. Many more videos on the way, and now the giveaway. All you need to do for a chance to win is to comment and be subscribed. Each pack is split between 2 winners. The only catch is that you have to keep watching the videos to find out if you won. Each winner will also receive a deck box that I've hand-painted myself. The winners of these cards here will be announced in the next video. And until next time, stay with me thick.